Advocates rallying, angry, disappointed that the highest court in the nation stripped abortion rights at the federal level, leaving it up to states where nearly half will restrict access. Protesters are now afraid of what could come next. Thanks for joining us. I'm Aaron Luna. Nia Wong has the evening off. Women no longer have federal protections to terminate a pregnancy, a decision that sparked outbursts from many all over the country, including lawmakers and the president.
The court literally taking America back 150 years. This is a sad day for the country, in my view.
Our local Planned Parenthood says patients are calling in scared. Pro-life advocates, including the Catholic Diocese of Spokane, saying it's grateful for the end of Roe versus Wade. Tonight, Eleni Dow shares the personal story of one Spokane woman about why she had 2 abortions and shows us how our community is coping with the ruling.
Spokane protesters here join many others across the nation opposing the end of Roe versus Wade. I spoke with Planned Parenthood earlier today, who told me that today is, quote, a dark day for America. It's like turning back time. That's what these protesters feel is happening.
I never thought I would see this happen in my lifetime or ever. And it's just absolutely heartbreaking for all the young women out there that may need services.
People like Elisabeth Keifer-Kraus hope something will change to make sure her daughters will have the same rights as she did.
My daughters today woke up in a world where they have fewer rights than their male counterparts.
She had 2 abortions for medical reasons. I met with Elisabeth earlier today as she shared her story as a mom who once felt pro-life values were as precious as scripture until she needed the procedure.
I learned really quickly that no one who has an abortion does so mindlessly or without great thought or consideration as to why that procedure makes the most sense for that person.
These are ultrasounds of 2 babies she had that wouldn't have lived past birth. She says she wouldn't have either if she tried to carry them to term. That is why she made the decision to have an abortion, not only for medical reasons, but for women to have a choice. It's something women will no longer have in some states, including Idaho.
If one of my daughters went through what I went through in a state, one of the many states where abortion is now, as of this moment, illegal, they would die on the side of the road, bleeding out in a car, because their government has decided that their lives don't matter as much as their ability to reproduce. And that is a heartbreaking, devastating reality.
Elisabeth remembers the babies that she lost on her own terms. Now that grief turns to her daughters. The only thing they can do now is to make their voices heard.
If we want to fix this, which will take time and grit and effort and wisdom and energy, but if we want to fix it, the only way to do it is to vote.
In Spokane, Eleni Dow, 4 News Now.